privileges. Anderson! I won't forget the fool's errand you sent me on earlier. Any more bat chat from you and you'll end up in solitary. And let's get this straight. You may think you run this place, but you don't. And the sooner you realise that, the better.
Oh, she's getting worse than bloody Vera.
Well, what do you expect? She knows one of us killed her husband. It's about time she found out who.
Frankie, are you in there?
Trouble.
Frankie, it's me, Chrissy Latham. You've got to help me. It's Bea, she's after me.
What do you expect me to do about it? Locked up in here.
Well, can't you get some of your mates to protect me?
Haven't got any mates.
Oh, Frankie, you've got to do something. Look, I helped you in the riot. They're going to kill me.
What's she picking on you for?
I told you, because I helped you in the riot.
You killed Bill Jackson.
No.
I should have known the way you were carrying on. Everyone knew you had the hots for him. What did he do? Knock you back?
Well, what if he did? What's it to you?
What's it to me? I'm stuck in here while Bea's taken over because of you.
Bullshit! Bea beat you fair and square and you know it.
Yeah, well, now she's going to fix you fair and square. But I hope she doesn't kill you because I'd like to wring your bloody neck. You little bitch, just wait till I get out of here.
I should have known better than to expect help from a bull dyke like you. You wouldn't even know what it was to want a man.
Yeah, well, you won't know what it's like for too much longer. Why don't you just go off and bloody kill yourself? Save us all a lot of trouble. Hey, Bea, here she is.
That's right. Lock the door. We don't want to be disturbed, do we?
Oh, Bea, can I give us a look?
Recognise these? I'm sure you do. They're very sharp. Just like the other ones. See? Remember that movie we saw on telly the other week? What was it called? 5 Branded Women, that's right. It was about these women that got off with the Nazis during the war. Afterwards, their mates shaved their heads, so everyone knew they were traitors. I suppose you could do the same thing with scissors. Of course, they might slip, take out an eye or something. Grab her.
Where is everyone? The dormitories! What's going on?
Well, it's Chrissy. Found her cutting up her clothes. Next thing, she's cutting up her hair. Well, we had to forcibly restrain her.
Don't give us that, Smith. You know the penalty for assaulting another prisoner.
It's true. Ask Chrissy.
Well, speak up. Needn't be afraid of Smith. You'll be protected.
Go on, love. Tell him what happened.
It was me. I killed your husband.
Is Megan here?
Yes, she's just taken Chrissy Latham in.
I hear they found out it was Latham who did it. Do they know why?
She didn't say, but with her it's not hard to guess.
You say when you first picked up the scissors you had no intention of stabbing Bill Jackson.
That's right.
Well, what did you intend to do with them?
I meant to stab her.
What made you change your mind?
It wouldn't have done any good. He still wouldn't have wanted me.
That's why you stabbed him.
Yeah. Well, you don't know what it's like, do you? Locked up night after night without a man.
Oh, thanks to you, I'm about to find out.
That's enough, Meg.
What do you mean, that's enough? It was my husband who was killed. I'm at least entitled to my say.
I said that's enough. Miss Bennett, take Mrs. Jackson out.
Meg, you're right.
Oh, fine. Just fine.
Well, at least now you know who did it.
What difference will that make? Will it bring Bill back?
Well, no, but every time you have to deal with one of the girls, you won't be wondering whether she was the one.
That doesn't alter the way I feel one little bit. They all knew who did it. But did any of them come forward? No, not one. Instead, they tortured, they terrorized her. They probably would have killed her if we hadn't stopped them, but they still wouldn't tell us why. No, they're worse than animals.
You know, if they hadn't scared her, she'd never have confessed. We wouldn't have been able to prove a thing.
Stay with Latham, would you? I'm going to arrange to have her transferred to another prison. We'll keep her in solitary until she's moved. We can't ensure her safety here.
Oh, yes, we must look after her safety, mustn't we?
I think it might be a good idea if you took the rest of the day off.
No, thank you.
Now, look, I've gone along with you coming back against my better judgment. It isn't working out. You shouldn't be here, Meg. Go home, and that's an order.
Mom? It doesn't look like she's home. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Mom? What? She's gone out?
Well, it's probably just as well. I guess it wasn't such a good idea, me coming here after all. Where do you think she is?
Oh, I don't know. Her uniform's gone. She must have gone to work.
To the prison? Oh, gee, if I were her, I could never go back there.
Well, you're not me, are you?
Why, Mum? You haven't met Donna, have you?
No, I haven't.
I came to say how sorry I was, Mrs. Jackson.
Thank you.
I wondered if there was anything I could do to help. Shopping? Cooking, maybe?
No, there's nothing anybody can do.
No. Well, I suppose I'd better go. I've got a lot of homework to do.
Yes. Yes, I think that would be for the best. Thank you for coming.
Oh, that's okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Marty.
Yeah, okay.
They found out who stabbed your father. Well, don't you want to know who did it?
I wouldn't know her. The name wouldn't mean anything to me. It was just one of the prisoners.
Yes. Yes, they're all the same to you. Well, we can go ahead with the funeral arrangements now. Wasn't much of a turnout. Would have thought that Vera and some of the others could have come.
Someone had to work. I think it's time we were going.
Yes. I'm really sorry, Meg. We're all going to miss him. I'll give you a lift back if you like.
Thanks. Take as much time off as you like, Meg. If there's anything you need, just give me a ring.
I'll be in this afternoon.
Well, come to my office when you do.
Come on, Mum.
Suppose you realise your rent's overdue?
Yes, I'm sorry. I've been busy. The money's in my room. I'll get it now.
Yes, mind you do. We don't allow credit here.
Hey, take it easy. She's just come from a funeral.
Yeah, I'll bet. They can tell you anything, can't they?
It's true. That fella Jackson, the one who was killed in the women's prison, Mrs. Brooks knew him.
She was probably one of his inmates.
Oh, come off it. Does she look like an ex-con?
Well, how come she knew him then? And she better sharpen herself up bringing that money back too.